All right, well, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. This is Dana Scranton, and welcome to Entrepreneurs Without Limits. Now, we're going to be talking about a very special idea here this evening. Now, I mentioned this in the past in a different context, but what's really important to me is that you understand that the time that we're in right now, the events that we're experiencing on a global basis, are really preparation for success, preparation for opportunity. And we're going to talk about that during the course of our live session tonight. Now, behind me, you'll notice these Chinese characters, and I'm blocking them. But what they are, the one on over here is the point at which things change, and over here is crisis. So this is the Chinese character that depicts crisis, and this one over here depicts the point at which things change. Now, the significance of this is as follows. You may have heard the statement, the idea, the analogy that there's a Chinese character that is the same for crisis and opportunity, and that's not true, not in a strictest sense. What you're seeing on the back behind me here are the two characters that represent crisis and the point at which things change. You see, it's the point at which things change where opportunity is created. And the reason that's important is because we are going through incredible change right now. There have been multiple points at which things change, but in the global perspective, what the C-19 pandemic has done is changed the way we live. It's changed the way we interact. It has created opportunities for those who are willing to step up to the digital world of the 21st century. The resources that have come out of this pandemic are simply incredible. They are available to virtually anyone. They have become simpler to use and far more powerful. Now, what does that have to do with entrepreneurship? Quite simply this. Our definition of entrepreneurship is what? It is those who identify the needs of people and then have the courage, conviction, and resourcefulness to connect those people with the means of fulfilling their needs. That's what entrepreneurship is. And so now when you have an expanded digital capability to reach out to people all over the world on a platform like Zoom or a platform like YouTube Live or Facebook or any of the other various means of communication, you now have the ability to influence people all over the world to identify their needs and to connect them with a means of fulfilling those needs. Your natural state of humanity. What is important, though, however, what is important is that you realize that in this new environment, in the new paradigm of the 21st century, this transformational decade that we're in, it's all about people. It's all about understanding that every person on this planet has needs, the 6 basic human needs, which I define as certainty, growth, change, contribution, significance, and connection. Those are the 6 basic needs. They are important. Everybody has them. And those are also allied with the 6 basic elements of human wellness. Every person wants to have wellness in the area of physical health, mental and emotional health, spiritual health, intellectual health, financial health, and relationships. All of these things, these 12 points, they connect, they interweave to create what we call our life. And some people are uncertain right now. In fact, many people are uncertain. And how is that uncertainty felt? It is felt in your physical health, your emotional health, your spiritual health, your financial health, your relationships, your intellectual health. It's having an impact on people all over the world. Everybody, well, for the vast majority of us, there are issues that we face on a day-to-day basis, and these things are making us uncomfortable. They're making us uncertain. So as entrepreneurs, we can identify right away that the needs that people have are very many. We're talking all 12 of those items and then all the subsets of each and every one of those. So it's rather easy for us as entrepreneurs to identify that people have needs. The trick is to do it in a way that is human. See, in a digital environment, it's real easy to start throwing information and just fire hosing people with data and information and links and all the things that some of these gurus will tell you to do. The reality is you just need to be human. You need to reach out and connect with another human being, start a dialogue, and find out where they are in life. Because you have your own issues, you have your own areas of uncertainty, your own areas where you lack the peace of mind that you desire to have. And you, therefore, have something very similar and right alongside those people you're trying to reach out to. They too have uncertainty. They too are not in a state of peace of mind that they desire to be in. So you see, peace of mind is what people are seeking. And peace of mind comes when you have certainty, when your growth is going in the right direction, the change in your life is what you want, you're connecting with people on a sincere and wholesome basis, you're contributing to the greater good of others, and you're significant. What you do, what you say, the actions you take, you're appreciated. You have significance to the world. Those things are important to everybody. And as an entrepreneur, when you identify those, then you say, okay, I identify that people are uncertain. How can I increase their level of uncertainty? In so doing, how can I give them peace of mind? The only way you're going to find that out is to ask them, to have a dialogue, to have a conversation. Once that is done, and it's ongoing, I'm not saying it's going to happen in a single sitting, it's an ongoing dialogue. Any relationship is about ongoing dialogue. Then you are able to start connecting the dots and being able to bring the resources to that individual that can give them peace of mind, that can increase their certainty, help them change and grow and connect and contribute and be significant. But it's a process. But everything that I've talked about here is about being human. You're not going out and hitting them with a business plan. You're not hitting them with a compensation plan. You're not telling them how great your products are and all the ingredients that are in them and what tree they came from. Frankly, they don't care. What they care about is, do you have something that will help them gain certainty, change, growth, contribution, connection, significance, the basic human needs? Do you have something? And that something may be you. You see, everybody in the solo entrepreneur profession really has three products. One product, of course, are the goods and services that you may represent, that you may offer. The other is the opportunity to become a solo entrepreneur like yourself, or leadership. Those are the three things. Products are all three. Goods and services, leadership, and the opportunity to become a solo entrepreneur. So when you're talking to people, when you're reaching out to the people in this world who are stressed out, being locked down and out of a job, and their income has fallen, and they don't know where this whole C-19 thing is going and how long it's going to last, and societal fabric is tearing, and things are not what they used to be. We are at a point where things change. And it's up to you to make them change for the better. And it begins with you seeing that, yes, there is a crisis. It is a point at which things are changing. And when change occurs, it brings opportunity. It brings growth. To the extent that you can help others see that and bring them proof, you then become successful at being a good human and a solo entrepreneur. So we're going to leave it at that this evening, and then we'll be back breaking it down into actual protocols, actual discussions about the kinds of things that we as solo entrepreneurs can do to bring other people up in the world, to help them meet their basic needs and to satisfy those 6 areas of human wellness. Well, once again, this is Dana Scranton. Hope all is well and wonderful in your world, and we'll see you on the frontier of opportunity.